Now, your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It has been a cloudy, very overcast day once again. We've had some light little sprinkles here and there, but nothing like the rain that we had yesterday. That's the Roofing Dog INET Bratcher weather camera tonight in Champaign. And I tell you, as we go throughout the course of tonight, we may see another small chance of a few showers, but not expecting a whole lot here. 42 in Champaign, 40 in Springfield. There's all that cloud cover, and there's some of the precipitation out across Iowa that may track in here later into tonight, which we'll show you coming up. In the meantime, expecting those clouds to stick around. The winds aren't terrible, but we've got an active week ahead. Thunderstorms and snow, both in the forecast. I'll show it to you coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right
now on WCIA 3 News.
There's no confirmed cases of coronavirus on campus, but classes are still being canceled. What else the U of I is considering?
Nearly a dozen barns have gone up in flames within a month of each other. Police say it's arson. We'll tell you who they're looking for.
It's a county seat plagued with problems, but there's a new person in that role. Meet the woman who's up for the job.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
We're making the preparations. We're working with our faculty to make sure that they can continue to deliver the material.
Several schools across the country have stopped in-person classes, citing coronavirus concerns. Now the U of I is preparing in case it needs to as well. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Ohio State, Harvard, and Cal Berkeley are just some of the schools that have canceled class for the time being, opting to move them online. WCIA 3's Andy Olson is live at the U of I. So, Andy, is it a real possibility that could happen where you are?
Well, Jennifer, right now they say that these are just precautionary measures as they get ready for anything. But their decision on what to do could be coming in the next few days. There are still no coronavirus cases confirmed in Champaign-Urbana. The school is working with the public health department and local hospitals to stay up to date. The difficulty of moving the classes of tens of thousands of students online is the reason for so much preparation. They're doing testing for possible live lectures over the internet and video resources for teaching. Vice Provost Kevin Pitts says whatever they decide, they want to make the best decision for the community in the long run.
I think one of the things that's changed even over the last week to 10 days is folks are beginning to realize that this is not probably going to magically clear up in 10 to 14 days, that we need to think out 2 and 3 months about. And the further ahead we can plan, the better it is for people to make contingency strategies and things like that.
The school says not all classes are able to be digitized. There are some hands-on laboratory classes that they say won't work well online. They say they're working to figure out how many and how they can assist students who would no longer be able to take those. Now, spring break is next week for students. Vice Provost Pitts says that they hope to have that decision ready before they leave for that spring break. Live in Champaign, Andy Olson, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Yeah, just a few days. All right, thank you. Now, not only are they looking at classes, decision makers at the U of I are also monitoring what to do with sporting events. Right now, they say the possibility of canceling or playing sports in front of empty stadiums is far down the line. The athletics department says they are operating normally right now, but are prepared in case that changes.
A couple in central Illinois has been waiting to get off a quarantined cruise ship. The Grand Princess was held for several days off the coast of California. 19 people on board tested positive for coronavirus. It was given the green light to dock in Oakland. Hundreds of passengers got off and were checked by doctors. They're also being moved into quarantine at military bases across the country. Barb May says she and her husband Jordan are waiting to learn where they'll go before they can return to Bloomington.
They're afraid of us. I mean, probably my biggest fear is how I'm going to be treated once we come back in the general public. Just because we were on this ship. But really, we're fine.
The May say they haven't shown symptoms, but have been isolated in their cabin. They don't even see crew members when the crew brings food to passengers. They're not expecting to leave the ship for at least another day.
Police say a serial arsonist is targeting vacant barns around Macoupin County. In the past month, 9 have burned down. So far, the only person who's been hurt is a volunteer firefighter who had to stay home for a week. The most recent fire happened last Friday at an abandoned house north of Carlinville. Police still don't have a suspect, but they are looking for a white Ford pickup truck with a damaged front license plate and a wooden tailgate. The Champaign County Board Chair will announce his pick for a new treasurer tonight.
Yeah, former Treasurer Laurel Prussing resigned at the beginning of the year before ending her term. Her final day in office was January 31st. WCIA 3's Karina Rubio is live in our newsroom tonight. So, Karina, who's up for this job?
Paul, out of about 12 finalists, County Chairman Geraldo Rosales picked Marisol Hughes. He'll formally announce his recommendation at a board meeting tonight, and if confirmed by the rest of the board, Hughes will be sworn in. Hughes grew up in Ecuador, is a naturalized citizen, and has been living in Champaign County for a few years now. She has a bachelor's degree in accounting and her master's in auditing. County Chairman Geraldo Rosales says with 15 years of international experience, Hughes is the right person for the job.
We don't have very many Hispanic at that level, and I figure that this will be a great opportunity to put not only a woman in place, but to put the first Latina in place as the county treasurer.
Rosales says diversifying Champaign County has been one of his strategic goals as chairman. And when I talked to Rosales today, he said stepping into the treasurer position is quite the challenge because he says there's a backlog of work to clear, including unreconciled bank accounts. Marisol Hughes will have to square off 2019 and look ahead into 2020 after Prussing's sudden resignation. Live in the newsroom, Karina Rubio, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Certainly, Prussing left the office under a bit of a cloud. Karina, thanks. Now, Rosales says there were 4 requirements for a candidate for treasurer that they had to meet. They had to be 18 or older, a U.S. citizen, live in Champaign County, and be a registered Democrat, like Treasurer Prussing.
There's a new president in town for one university system. What big plans he has.
Plus, could a bird be the U of I's new mascot? We'll tell you what's next for that Kingfisher.